What it do, baby?
Good?
Yeah, can't call it.
Everything good with you?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dog. So, you're here with JD Flash, you know what I'm saying? Jaelon, Darden, you know what I feel me? Tampa Bay. Number 1, WR1 for real. You feel what I'm saying? That's him.
Low key, though.
University of North Texas. You feel me? But now we here to ask a couple questions today. You feel me? So, one of the biggest ones a lot of people want to know is, what's the biggest transition, you know what I'm saying, coming from college to the league? First of all, with being drafted and everything like that. Like, take us through the speed of the game, the whole process, stuff like that. Like, what's the biggest change from college football, from meetings to coaching to everything, all the way into NFL football?
So, in college, it's more so structured. It's structured in a certain way as far as getting film in before practice, then you having to come and go practice, then come back and watch film again. It's kind of the same shit in the league too. So the only thing I say that I really had to pick up and learn for real was the speed of the game and the terminology they use. The terminology is different, but at the same time, if you play ball, you knowing what they trying to say.
Right.
So I may not be saying it right, but I know what he's talking about.
I know football.
So that's one thing I've been working on, making sure I'm on the same page with the coach as far as how we talking. Because obviously I know what I'm talking about, but it got to be the proper way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I say that's the main thing. And then the speed of the game, just knowing, reading too high, one high, having to really dissect that shit. Because in the league, they do a lot of disguising.
Fast.
You know what I'm saying? It's fast. It's deceptive. Yeah, it'll be too high. They rolling the 3. It's 3 week now.
Right.
Not my route team.
Right.
So you got to be on your P's and Q's at the same time. So I say the speed of the game is really the main thing, really. And then the mental come in after that.
Would you say that your skill set, we know you got skills, you know what I'm saying? Would you say your skill set was why you ain't see the field as much as you wanted to last year and stuff like that? Not that the people that was playing in front of you, you know what I'm saying, wasn't good, wasn't already built into that system and stuff like that. I'm trying to get at that it's more of a mental game than a physical game, because we can see you got all the physical talent in the world, you know what I'm saying, but you didn't see the field as much as all your fans and everybody else who liked you to, looking at your film from North Texas, like, why is he not on the field as much?
Like I said, that's going back to the terminology and just the how can I say it? Like learning the NFL aspect of the game, because it's a big difference. I don't care what nobody say. Like, you got to be on the same page with everybody. They go for quarterback, receiver. They go for O-line. Like, everybody got to be on the same page. In college, it's not like that at all. So that's one thing for sure. And then like keeping the main thing, and that's the playbook. Like, I had to really get familiar with it. I had to really understand the offense. So now that I understand the offense, a lot of this shit's slowing down. I'm not thinking as much. I know if it's 2, I gotta convert. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know if it's free access, I can get busy with it.
You can get busy with it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's certain stuff I had to really sit down and learn. And that's another thing, like really forcing yourself to study. Like, yeah, you can say you studying when you go there, but what you doing when ain't nobody watching?
Discipline. That's a big one I was finna hit on next. Like, the discipline coming from college into the league is just so much different in everything that y'all do. Yeah. Because in college, you could be a one-man show. We can drop back, we can throw you a screen, we can throw you a 9. If you open, you open. Yeah. You playing every week, such and such and such. No matter what, we trying to get you on the field because you are our MVP, our playmaker. Everybody who gets drafted in the league is somewhat of an MVP where they're coming from. You feel what I'm saying? So you got 53 MVPs on that roster throughout the year. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody have to play their role. But how disciplined are you going to be knowing that you might not play this Sunday? You know what I'm saying? As much. We're talking about backup quarterbacks, backup receivers, everything. We're talking about how disciplined does you have to be in football or in just life in general, knowing that tomorrow might be the day that I play, but I'm gonna keep that discipline up.
At the end of the day, it's about, I ain't gonna lie, it's about longevity. So you ain't working for now. If your time ain't now, you ain't working for now. You working for the future. You know what I'm saying? So that's more so how I was going about that shit. Like, yeah, it ain't my time yet. Shit, that's just God telling me sit down and relax and learn. You know what I'm saying? Because that, like you said, that's going back with playing a role. I really had to do that in college. I ain't played to my senior year. I wasn't the man to my senior year. I didn't play my freshman year. I didn't play my sophomore year. My junior year, I was cooking. But then coaches doing what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? So you know how that goes. So my senior year was the only time I really got to really expose myself to the world. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like God was doing that for a reason to prepare me for now, the situation I'm in. I'm playing with three Hall of Fame receivers. You know what I'm saying? So in that point, it's going back to where I was starting from. I gotta stay humble. I gotta stay down. But at the same time, I gotta keep my eyes open. keep my pen in my hand and write that shit down.
You came into the best situation possible.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? 7 Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? That being your quarterback your first 2 years in the league. Him being your quarterback the first year, him retiring and then coming out of retirement and say he's finna play again. So now that your quarterback again, like, you blessed, bro. Like, no matter what end up happening, you gonna find a job somewhere. You gonna be around the league until you're done playing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Having that type of structure and stuff up under your belt, other teams look at that. Oh, he played with Tom.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing.
He know how to handle himself. He know how to be a professional.
Exactly. At the end of the day, that's what it is. That's why people don't understand, like, man, why Bama people get to go first?
It's already structured.
It's Bama. I know as an NFL owner, as an NFL coach, I can come to Bama and there's certain stuff that I don't gotta teach a Bama player because it's already built in. It's structured. It's already built in.
Them coaches that came from that level.
You feel what I'm saying?
Speaking that saving. I ain't gonna lie, I respect the hell out of him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just off what he did. He left and came back and took over college.
You get what I'm saying? So
it's just the structure, I believe.
Definitely, bro. Like that got a lot to do with it. So far as where you coming from, like your background, like what was one of your biggest accomplishments, like, you know what I'm saying, from either graduating college or being a starter in college your senior year? Like, what was your biggest, like, I want to say accomplishment of something that you had to overcome, something that wasn't easy? You feel what I'm saying? Because obviously being drafted ain't easy, and so the people that are drafted could say that right there, but some people it's just like getting through school, graduating, you know what I'm saying, having this GPA in order to play. Like, some people had help, you know what I'm saying, some people had people doing their work for them, but if you was really doing something, you know what I'm saying, in your life that was really, you stuck to it because you really believed, like, what was your biggest and greatest accomplishment? Because mine would be what we're doing right now. Like, I'm here, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm with these NFL players, I'm with, you know, first round draft pick, second round Woody, all this kind of stuff, and what I'm giving them is translating to that game, and it's making them produce. So I stuck to my way, my code, and that's like one of my biggest accomplishments, getting this off the ground. It's not even as far as it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, but that's one of my biggest accomplishments because it's a lot of stuff that came with that. Like, what would be one of yours?
Keep it a band, bro. I lost my dad, like, going into my senior year in college. So shit, like, I was to the point to cause now I'm the man of the house. Right. He was the man of the house.
Right.
I'm away from the crib. Right. He taking care of everything. So now I gotta make a decision on, shit, you finna go back home, take care of your mama and your little brother, or you finna stand on this business and do what you gotta do. So it was more so me battling with myself, trying to figure out, like, shit, what I'm finna do.
Which path is the right way?
Shit, I went straight. It wasn't no right or left, it was straight. And the reason why I say that is because at the end of the day, I was already on this line.
Right.
God already had it planned out.
Right.
But when that came, it's like, oh, let me throw him off. So it's either I'm going left or right. That's
right. So you stayed straight.
You see what I'm saying?
Straight and narrow. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I had to really lock in and tell myself, stay down. That's the little motto I go by, stay down.
Definitely.
If you stay down, everything gonna happen for you.
You gotta stay down. A lot of people don't understand that stay down. A lot of people face a little bit of adversity in relationships and anything and run. You feel what I'm saying?
Pressure get hot.
That pressure, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Pressure definitely busts pipes. You feel what I'm saying? But now with a pressure busting a pipe, it's a second phrase that I go by. Yeah. If a pressure busts a pipe, you look at the pipe and see where the pipe burst at. Fact. Now from right there, I reconstruct it. It would never burst there again.
Come on now.
You get what I'm saying?
Fact.
You got to think about it. Where did I go wrong with this pipe? It burst right here in the middle of the pipe. Cool. I'm finna reconstruct the pipe, and it's never gonna bust there again. So I won't have the same problem again once I fix a problem. I'm not just gonna run, go grab some new pipe and lay it down. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with what I have. You feel what I'm saying? So don't have a plan B. Reconstruct A. Reconstruct A again, because we never know how many times we're gonna fail. You feel what I'm saying? You never know how many balls you're gonna drop. You never know how many times you're gonna score in the game. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how you shape back from everything that you're doing, and that's important. And I'm glad that you said that, bro, because at the end of the day, a lot of the things that you was doing, like in saying about your pops passing and stuff like that, and having to take care of your people and everything like that, like I can't go left or I can't go right. I gotta stay straight, because easily I couldn't fault you as a man saying, yeah, I'm done with ball, I gotta go take care of my family, I gotta work, I gotta get a job, I gotta do this because they need me. That would have been a good decision too. You feel what I'm saying? We're not saying that's a bad decision. Are you wrong for that? Because what did you say? You had to step up and be the man. But the hardest thing about being a man, what a lot of people don't understand, is seeing it through. You know what I'm saying?
And sacrifice.
You seen it through. You sacrifice seeing them there by yourself. You being away from home, making plays. You being able to go to cafe and eat whenever off a card. You being on scholarship. You getting a little money. You sending it off to them whoop-de-whoop. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you was doing, you get to see the benefits from that, but you see them hurt. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I'm hurting as well, but I'm living a little better because I'm in a structured environment. I don't feel like within myself that's fair. So I could have easily, you know what, let me go do this. But you waited. You stayed down. You got drafted. A bigger overall. Now I get to play with the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Now I get to play with more GOATs across the board. You feel what I'm saying? Now I possibly can see another Super Bowl. Now I get to be. People don't see playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Players get drafted and don't see playoffs their whole career. Folks is going, come on, bro. Like the different teams and stuff like that. We ain't gonna team drop, but like some people ain't never gonna see the playoffs. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you getting drafted into that situation. You staying on the straight and narrow, like you saying, and everything like that. Bro, like, I commend you for that as a man. Like, we don't say that enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for your losses and everything like that, but it's very rare that you find a man that stay straight. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, no matter what it could be, everybody loves to bring up your wrong. Everybody loves to bring up your downfall. Don't nobody uplift what you already. Well, now that he got drafted, why he ain't playing? Damn, what did you just say? He got drafted. You got drafted? You know what it feel like?
They gonna try to pick
they
out
gonna, you feel what I'm saying?
The errors.
How about you? We highlight what's good about me.
But we use that as motivation though. When I'm from.
At the end of the day, like I say, I use that as motivation. Everybody that ever talked down about me, that continue to talk down about me, I'm gonna continue to.
That shit no.
Damn, and it makes them angry that you keep going. That it just hits you and it bounce off. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure you got stuff you're dealing with now. I have stuff I'm dealing with now, stuff like that. But you got to look at it for what it is. You still out here working.
I'm getting paid.
And they talking. Behind the screen, bro. You already know it, bro. Keep that shit up, bro. We're talking to you, my dog. JD Flash, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in again to the next channel. Big year for my dog.
Big year.
Wide receiver 1, man. We here. We in Tampa Bay with it. You feel me? That ain't my team, but you know what I'm saying? Love. You feel me?